Hey there, this is Marcus from Illumina. Welcome to the intro explainer of the microsimulation supply chain disruption. This is potentially one of the most relevant microsimulations you can get at the moment, given the current supply chains being affected worldwide. Essentially, we've built this so that you're able to empower your teams to really get an understanding of the impacts of losing those critical suppliers at all avenues right across the organization. So without further ado, let's get into it. As with all of Illumina's microsimulations, our microsimulations are housed in our digital event boards. Participants get started using the microsimulation button, which will take them on a quick walkthrough of the dashboard, showing the critical information, such as the scenario event information is housed, where tasks are allocated for them to complete their microsimulation, as well as a reminder to the document repository where they can access critical documents such as business continuity plans, crisis management plans, and other documentation used for crisis preparedness and response. Once the tour is complete, participants can get started. In this microsimulation in particular, the scenario focuses on losing one of your largest critical suppliers reportedly going into administration due to a collapsed debt funding process. It also shows mass walkouts from workers and attempt to make contact with the organisation failing. The tasks that have been allocated in this particular microsimulation, first and foremost, focus on the organisation's business continuity plan so that the team members can go through and look at all the functions and dependencies that might be impacted by this particular loss of supplier. Secondly, the team will undertake an impact assessment, record all major impacts that will be found from the loss of the supplier. It'll also look at assessing the level of response required for the teams to be activated. Finally, a stakeholder mapping exercise to look at all the internal and external stakeholders that might need to be contacted based on the impacts that are coming out and how the organisation intends to communicate with those stakeholders. Again, this is a great exercise to undertake before your organisation experiences this type of impact to make sure that those strategies are well adjusted and aligned. Once the microsimulation is complete, participants will go through a quick debrief so we can capture some critical information that was found from the microsimulation. This includes capturing information around any critical systems or functions that were disrupted through the microsimulation, as well as how the participant believes the organisation could improve its level of resilience. It will take down some basic levels of confidence in terms of the participant's ability to respond to this type of event before the microsimulation and how confident they feel after the microsimulation. It'll also capture some basic feedback around how they believe the microsimulation can be improved. Once that information is collected, it'll be aggregated up so the resilience champion can get a true measure of both engagement as well as identify any opportunities to improve resilience across the organisation. Illumina has hundreds of microsimulations built and ready to go to help you build engagement in resilience organisation-wide. For more information or to book a personalised tour, go to illumina.io or click the link below.